Oh boy. Here we go. It's HDSKSky here. I am doing a quick stream. If you can't tell, this is the nicest I have dressed up in 155 years. We have a fun event dinner tonight. We're celebrating something. And it's going to be fun. So I figured I'd just do a quick little shindig. Just for fun, because we're getting so close to 60. Any excuse to hop on the old WoW. Let me make sure this is working. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm sitting far away. Let's edit this transform. You know what? Let's crop a little. Oh. That's pretty crazy. That's crazy. What are we doing? We gotta do it from the top. Ooh. Love it. Then we can make it bigger, right? That's what we need. I should eventually just get a green screen, but I love my background too much. I love my background way too much. I can't help it. Plus, you know, OG streamers, we didn't have these fancy green screens like they have these days. Oh, so what's up, you guys? Hopefully this stream is working. This is just going to be a quick one. Yeah, there we go. It's working. All right, now we're working. Thanks for that very helpful information, Cape. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm sure to someone somewhere, it is very, very helpful. So I started my stream at a very exciting time of flying on a mount, which is enthralling, which if you're Horde, that's a great pun. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, so just so you know, my character's level 58. I bought the old Beast Stalker gloves because they were like 10 gold on the auction house. So I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely buying that. Pretty much everything else is the same. I mean, we got BRD pants. Got a weapon off the auction house I paid like 10 gold for. BRD chest. We got really lucky on drops from BRD. I mean, the drops from BRD aren't really that great for a huntard, but they're okay. And we pretty much just have one quest left in the Eastern Plaguelands. Or two. I'm going to go do this one too. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to be happy when I can leave the Eastern Plaguelands. What up, Psycheto? That's kind of a cool name. In a world of terrible names, Psycheto comes through with the big names. What do you do for work now, Husky? I haven't come up with the SC2 in a minute. Actually, I need okay, well, let's kill this guy. I'm realizing I'm missing half my chat here. Okay, so there's that. And then let me see if I can get all the chats updated in here. What do I do for work? Well, it's kind of the same thing I've done for 12 years. You know, I obviously did StarCraft and YouTube for a long time, and then started managing Rosanna Pansino's channel. And then that kind of grew accidentally into a large business. And I've essentially been doing that full time ever since. And recently decided, you know what? I might as well stream to 50 people, you know? GPU news. Honestly, like I used to, when I was growing up, because I got my first computer 11, so that would have been 1998, I think. That was really before like customizing PCs was a big thing. But then, you know, early 2000s, the late 1990s, is when like more and more people were learning how to customize their PCs and all that. So I was super into like the hardware news and like who's doing what and who's beating what at who and what things make your thingies go faster. I was so into it for like 8 years. And I used to build all my own computers, and I built computers for my friends, and you know, did the whole thing. And I've always been a PC gamer ever since I got my first PC, anyways, in 1998. And so was all about it. And then I'd say over like the last 5 years, I mean, I don't know if this will get me kicked out of the tech bro group, but you can just buy really nice pre-made computers for an exceptionally reasonable price now. And their cable management's top notch. Their customer service is top notch. And yeah, you pay a little bit of a premium, but it's not like it used to be with like Alienware. You know, Alienware would be like, here's a $5,000 computer. Yes, you can make it for yourself for $1,200, but who wants to do that when you have unlimited money? So that era is kind of over. I don't know if Alienware still exists. I think they got bought by Dell or some craziness. But honestly, now, especially since they have the CPU water cooling, that's just its own unit. You know, they sell them everywhere now. It's like, I see no reason to worry about building my own computer anymore. Which, again, that may get me kicked out of the tech bro community, but it's honestly very affordable to just buy your own pre-made with amazing components and amazing wire management, and you save yourself the stress. And actually, the first computer I ordered pre-made, the GPU wasn't working, and I called them up and they sent me a new one immediately. And so instead of having to deal with, you know, what is it, RMAing or whatever it is, God, I haven't done it for, it's literally been so long since I've done it, having to send it back to where you bought it from and all that, like it was literally already worth the extra $100 or $200, whatever I paid for a pre-built, just to have someone else deal with it and to get it fixed faster than if I would have had to do it the traditional way. And I don't know, maybe it's just me getting old, but I think it's worth buying computers now, especially since the prices have come way down, just buying pre-made ones. And you can do the custom cases, and it's like, it's hard to beat at this point. I should get a PC sponsor, honestly, because I am very pro just buy a pre-made one at this point. But hey, I put in my 10. Well, actually, let's see. It will be in 1999. I started building our own computers because our cousin built me that computer in 1999 or 98 or whenever we got it. And then, so I probably built my first computer a couple years after that because obviously we would have used that computer for a while. So maybe like 2001. Yeah, that sounds right. So I built my own from like 2001 to like 20... Really just a couple years ago, maybe like 2021. So I put in my time. I did it all. I love it, but now I'd rather just save, you know, days of work and just spend a couple extra $100. Have I been playing with oh, Grubby? No. I wanted to make sure I could get to 60 first. I haven't been bugging any of the other streamers or anyone playing. I literally have just been solo leveling, which is, I honestly kind of prefer it, if we're being completely honest. But I think I may eventually see if there's anyone I should team up with. Oh my god, we are kicking everybody. What up, Raz Hayes? Level 9 Troll Priest. Wait, does it mark me as streaming on the... I'm not even on Discord, actually. I, like, never use my Discord. Hey, it's Rose BF. That is true. That's a very good observation. We're actually going to dinner in just a little bit. What time is it? 4:20? Hit. It's 4:20. We're leaving in about an hour. Something like that. So I figured do a quick little streameruno. Because we were getting so close. We're level 58. And then halfway there. What percentage? Does it actually say? Oh, wait, no, it'll say here. Yeah, I'm 46%. Almost 47% into this level. Next up is Silithus. And then I think I'm pretty much done. There's a few quests around. I really shouldn't be running. And oh, we got another rich thorium. Yes, please. I can get over there. It's going to take me a sec to clear all this. But honestly, the last couple levels I just kill anything that aggroes on me because you kind of run out of quests. And I already did a mostly full BRD run, so I don't want to do another one time level 60 because I got to get the attunement. But that was a lot of extra XP, and then you just kind of run out of quests as you barrel towards level 60, which is unfortunate, but just kind of is what it is. Wait, do I have my little thingy on? Yeah, my Argent Dawn commission. Building PC right now is all over the place. Probably best to wait until the end of the year to do so. And that's the same thing. Like, I remember when Intel was really kind of becoming the dominant force in the CPU field, and they were like releasing their like X version or whatever of everything. And it was like, I can't remember the exact pricing, but I felt like it was like 50% more for a 10% increase or whatever. It's like, it's just not worth it. And it never was. Like, you know, what are you going to do with that extra percentage? I'm never going to use it. And at this point, I'm literally like a video creator, and I feel like even I don't need the most insane stuff in the world. I just don't see the point anymore. But maybe I'm just getting old. You know, got to prioritize things. Oh no, he disarmed me. What a boss. What a boss. Come on, gorilla. My gorilla is named Pylo. Oh, he's hungry. That's why. That's why he's not performing as well as he can be. Raz Hayes, lost my 5100 in Ngoro the other day, then my 30 priest in Ashenvale. Dude, it's not looking good. What'd you re-roll as? Another priest. Nah, Ungoro's tough because you really gotta be paying attention. How is your OnlyFans going? Do you mean OnlyFans or OnlyFangs? Which is, dude, if I had an OnlyFans, I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves. It would not make any money. Who out there is like, I'm going to throw down $9 to see this? Literally, there's not a single person in this entire planet. And if there is, that would make me question. That would definitely make me question your decision-making abilities. If that is what you're going to be spending $9 on. Would not recommend. How the heck do I even get up here? Oh my god, there's another guy there. Watch, I'm going to spend all this time clearing all this. And it's going to be... someone's just going to run in and steal it. Don't make it weird. I'd toss $10. $10. Maybe that would be my... maybe that would be my approach to OnlyFans. It's like, yeah, it's sexy times. But I just insult everyone who actually was dumb enough to pay. The whole time. In every video, I'm just like, this is the biggest waste of money ever. You could have been eating Taco Bell. Oh, geez. Where'd this go? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Look at this. This is why we don't talk about OnlyFans. This is why we don't talk about OnlyFans, you guys. I'm literally going to die talking about OnlyFans. This rich thorium vein is going to be the death of me. That was definitely a reading chat moment. That was definitely a reading chat moment. Get that bag. It would be a very tiny bag. It would be a coin purse, if anything. I feel like Gen Z doesn't even know about coin purses. What up, Zoltan? It is HCSKSK here. Less than 3. I gotta say, emojis, emoticons, emotes, whatever they call them these days, it ruined the ASCII emoticons. Less than 3, way underutilized these days. Try retail WoW sometime, Husky. Everything is way faster and harder. So it's my understanding with retail WoW, which I haven't played retail WoW in like over a decade, is that like the core game is super easy because every what in the world? You see how fast that scarab was running? The core game is way easier because everybody can do everything. But I have heard that raiding is quite hard. Did I really? I'm so bad at video games. Literally, these are the two I aggroed, huh? I literally backed into these. My big ol' orc booty backed right into those. I swear, if someone steals this vein. But I heard the rating is like insane. And the thing is like, I don't care like raiding is fun. I want to jump in, give it a couple hours. Sure, it's hard. Maybe you make progress. Maybe you clear half of it. Maybe you finish it, whatever. But when it's like people, I see them talking in chat. They're like, oh, dude, our progress. We have like 187 attempts on this boss. And I'm like, I just do not care. I would rather level a 4th alt on hardcore and get level 60 for literally, I've probably leveled to 60 in classic probably 25 times. And I would rather do that again than spend that much time wiping raiding. I just don't enjoy it whatsoever. And if I don't know, if streaming was my thing and that's what I was doing for content, maybe I would do it. But it's just like if I'm just a guy at home playing a video game, I would just rather level more hardcore characters. This will actually be my 3rd 60. Although now I may have been lying to people. I think one of my characters is like 57 that I stopped playing. He's still alive. So we're going to round him up to 60 just for the story time. But I have a level 60 mage that's still alive on the other server. I have my level 60 warrior. I think he's actually 57 or 58. Who I also stopped playing. And then I have this guy who is 58, but let's just round up to 60, you know? This is the misinformation age. So basically I have 3 level 60s in hardcore, and I already want to make another warrior, and I already want to make another mage, because the only character I've ever died on hardcore was my mage. And I've told this story a couple times, but basically how I level mage is single target frost, which you guys probably know is like the most boring build in the entire game, but it's also like the most safe, which to me, not dying is much more fun than dying. And so everyone who does AoE grinding or whatever, that's cool. That's cool for you. That is not cool for me. So anyways, I was level 43 in Tanaris. And I was killing the pirates, as you do. They were trying to kill me, as they do. That's actually one of the most common places people die in Tanaris. And I cleared out the whole camp. Everything was completely clear. There was one mob left. I had full HP, full mana, ice barrier, plus ice barrier is already off cooldown. I had ice block, mana pots, buffs. I was like so safe. The second my frostbolt, maybe even the millisecond, like leaves my fingertips. So obviously it aggroes. The game not freezes, but it disconnects. It's one of those like immediate disconnects. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. Like it's gonna be fine. And it would have been fine. However, it was a login server issue. It was not an internet issue. And that part of Tanaris, for some reason, you couldn't log in for 5 minutes. And so I finally logged back in. Obviously, the entire camp is respawned. Everybody's on top of me. I shit you not, I had 10 HP. And it was less than a millisecond. I didn't even have time to ice block. My brain didn't even have time to process what was happening. And that was my first death. The disconnect would have been fine. I was 100% fine with the disconnect. But it's the fact that it wouldn't let me log back in is what actually did me in, because that gave the camps enough time to respawn. And I know it wasn't my internet because I was checking every website. I even loaded like another Battle.net game and it worked. And then I asked in Tanaris when I died, and it was like, yep, a bunch of people in chat were like, we died because we couldn't log back in. So of course I messaged Blizzard and they were like, yeah, tough luck, because they just don't reinstate characters under like any circumstance. So I knew they wouldn't reinstate my character, but I'm like, it doesn't hurt. Plus it's automated AI that's gonna like respond to me anyway. It's not like I'm wasting anybody's time. So yeah, I got the automated AI response that was like, well, you agreed to, you know, hardcore where you can't, you know, sorry that our servers suck, but you know, that's life. And that's why you play hardcore, is because it's just like it just is what it is. It is part of the game. Hey, Tiffany Smith. Hey, Anders Bremerskov. Yeah, and I mean, raiding is fun. It's just like, it's really hard for me to find the time to just sit down and do a raid. And I used to like to lead a guild, but it's like, I don't have the time or the patience to deal with, you know, 35-year-old man babies. I just don't. And that is, if we're being honest, that is a huge part of the WoW community. So I'm just like, I'm good leading a guild. This is not for me. So right now I'm in like Electron, which is basically like a multi-server Zerg guild. But I think I might reach out to some of the people streaming and playing once I hit 60, just to see if anyone needs a good old hunter, you know? Yeah, Mythic Plus. People wanted a challenge like back in the day, so Blizzard dialed it up to 11. And that's cool. I think having the different settings is obviously the way to go. Because, like, if you remember Molten Core, for, like, the first, I don't know, 8 months when it came out, it was like, it would take 8 hours to clear with a good guild. And at least, like, on the server I was on, it was a smaller server, so there was only 1 or 2 raiding guilds. I'm sure more came along later, but it just felt very exclusive and very, very difficult, because also people were really bad at video games, and they hadn't min-maxed it yet at all. And so I did a couple of those raids, like when MC first came out, and it's just like, this just isn't for me. I don't want to sit in a Ventrilo server and listen to all these guys argue and wipe and ghost run, and, like, you know, it's whatever. It's just not for me. So I enjoy PvP, but I also am not super sweaty. So with PvP, I would, like, get to, like, whatever the first tier of armor rewards was. I think it was like 1800 in arenas. I would do that. But it's just like, I played just enough to be decent, but I don't like to go super sweaty. I would rather just level more characters. And I basically have the leveling memorized in this game. I can pretty much autopilot to close to 60. Some of the stuff in, like, the Plaguelands, I've only done a couple of times. Like this quest right here, I remember there's, like, a pat up here that's really annoying. So it's like, I remember, and, like, don't click the blood of the whatever, wherever they spawn. Don't go in this cave over here, because the mobs are, like, super glitched and just way overpowered. If you click the quest down here, it spawns a million guys that chase you. That's why there's a bunch of dead stuff here. Careful of the patrol that wanders the road, because it goes from here all the way up and around and all the way over. So it's like, and over here it's just a death trap because it's hard to get in and out without aggroing a bunch. And then there's a big group of mobs in here. So it's like, I have pretty much everything memorized about this game as far as the leveling. So it's just kind of relaxing to, I don't know, it's like revisiting your hometown, you know? You just kind of go on autopilot because you're so used to it, and it just kind of comes back to you. So you need the add-ons to do it. Yeah, I do minimal add-ons. Like, yeah, I have my big shadowed unit frames, which is the big health bars and stuff. It's just helpful for hardcore, but, like, I'm not a big add-on guy. I'm not a big farming guy. I'm not a big min-maxing guy. And that is all translated into, like, even when I played original WoW, like back in original WoW days, I always played, because I loved PvP, and obviously there was a lot of world PvP back then, a lot of ganking, and, you know, how many forum threads did people make about, oh my god, I'm getting ganked. That was a big part of it back in the day. And so I always played for survival. And I didn't know how to min-max, so, like, leveling was never a focus. So I'd always stack stam. I would always go PvP specs. I would always, like, figure out how to survive PvP engagements. And that translates really well into hardcore. If you're in, like, a PvE mindset, I think it doesn't translate as well, because you're always looking at, like, oh, how can I do more damage? How can I min-max my gear? Blah, blah. But for me, it's just like, well, just get a lot of stamina and run away and, you know, go PvP spec. Yeah, here's the patrol. Should be 3 of them, right? Yeah, there's a third one. Rose getting ready. We're going to go to dinner pretty soon. And yes, the pups are good. All 3 of them. Nice and healthy and happy. I can actually hear them running around outside right now. Someone must be playing with them. All right, so then we got to go in here and get the Quel'Thalos registry. But again, these guys actually are hit really hard. They're like 4,000 HP on a normal mob. All right, they don't hit hard. They just have a lot of HP. And so I have to be careful. And this patrol, it literally just goes in the world's tiniest circle. It only takes, like, I forget the exact timer on it, but it's like a minute or 2 just to go all the way around. So you have to watch out for that. Need an actual husky. We actually fostered a husky, 2 huskies for a little bit, because they were at a humane society, and we're like, yeah, let's foster them just for fun. And oh my god, these huskies, because they were really young, they were fully grown but really young. They were so wild. Like, everyone knows about huskies. They're absolutely insane. And so we had our 3 French bulldogs and 2 full-size huskies that had never lived in a home with, like, a full-time owner. They had other fosters and stuff, but so they weren't housebroken. They were fully grown and young huskies, and they were siblings, and so they just like loved each other. Oh my god, it was utter chaos, and it was fun. We paid to get them like groomed and got them a bunch of food, and I think made a donation and stuff. So it's like we were helping out, but there was just no way we could have 5 dogs, especially if 2 of them were huskies. But it was fun to foster them, and it was so funny because they would not stop going in the pool. The second we would let them outside, they would both run and jump in our pool instantly. And it's like, oh, that's cute, that's fun. But it's huskies, and it's like they are so wet. And how are we supposed to let them inside? And if we leave them outside, all they're doing is getting in and out of the pool all day. And I don't want to like leave them unsupervised doing that. And it was just so funny because they just love the pool so much and could not get them to stop going in the pool no matter how hard we tried. Every time we would let them out, right into the pool. What up, Drazen TV? I've been streaming a little bit. And you're watching on Twitch. Anyone on YouTube, if you want to go follow my Twitch, it's a higher resolution. But then the VODs are a lot easier to access on YouTube. So, you know, each platform has its strengths and weaknesses. All right, so this room is super annoying. I wonder... There's so many patrols. It's like, why is it so many patrols? Let's see if I can pull this one guy. Wait, Ranger, is he elite? No, he's a rare. Did he aggro both? Oh, the notification made me hesitate. All right, well, apparently we have a rare over here. Come on, dude. I just don't want that patrol to, like, sneak up on me. I am lagging out, actually. There we go. This guy actually hates me. Monkey is not doing a good job getting aggro. Ranger Lord Hawkspear. Alright, well, let's loot him before respawns happen. Some gloves of the owl? Lame. What were they? Leather gloves of the owl. I'm like, eh. I don't think that's going to sell for much. No, I didn't join OnlyFans. People keep asking me. I'm thinking of doing it. I'm thinking of doing it. I just want to get to 60 first. Make myself feel a little cooler. I have a Shiba, so it's a total opposite downside. Yeah, aren't Shibas like kind of buttholes, man? Aren't they very like oh no, I mean buttholes probably not the correct term, but you know, they're kind of they know what they got, and they aren't afraid to remind you about it. Oh no, respawns. God, I hate this area. It's just, these guys have so much HP. They take forever to kill. Monkey's hungry again, too. If you join, you probably need to start from level 1. That's what people keep saying. Or they said, one person said you have to be solo self-found. One person said it doesn't have to be anything. And then one person said, now you've said you have to be level 1. I'm like, what are these arbitrary rules that they're making up? Yeah, stubborn and judgmental. That explains it. It's like the stubbornness of a French bulldog mixed with the judgmentalness of a cat. You know what? I'm going to use this Scroll of Spirit instead of selling it for 8 silver. My luck, I'm like, I'm going to get to level 60 and then I'll ask to join. And then they're like, oh, you have to restart. I do actually want to level a mage. Ah, so they do just have an arbitrary rule. Got it. Got to do it for the content, you know? I'd be down for that, though. That'd be fun. And is it true, do you have to stream if you're playing so that there's proof? Or are you allowed to play without streaming? Because sometimes I'm playing and I can't stream because I'm only playing for like 10 minutes. I gotta look up the long list of OnlyFans rules. See if I qualify. What up, Molo316? Oh god, that's what I was worried about. Why are they attacking Monkey? Oh my god. I'm just gonna run. We're just gonna go. Alright, these guys haven't respawned. I hate this room. Sometimes I just skip this quest because it's like, is it really worth it? This is actually super annoying. Alright, some of those guys reset. I'm actually out of combat. My monkey just sitting there watching me. Really? Really, Dad? Ugh, dramatically dies. I hate this quest, though. I always have. Like, these guys are respawning. Maybe I just, like... I'm just going to go full-on risk it. I'm going to go full-on crazy. Because I think it's to the right, right? If I zoom in. Yeah, it's over there. I think I can do it. I don't even know who I would message. Be like, hey. Hey. And all I've done is like a single BRD. But I'm not solo self-found. I have bought stuff off the auction house. Have I played WoW before? Yes. Okay, let's see if I can do this craziness. Let's see. I've played a ton of Classic. I've always loved Classic. So it's just over here, right? Am I tripping? Where is it? Over there? Wait, is it even in here? Is it over here? What is going on? Wait, why is it moving? It's literally moving on the map. You see that? It's... Oh my god. Is it over here? This is going to get me killed, isn't it? This dumb shenanigans is going to get me killed. Alright, so I tell him to wait. Okay, I should be good. Is it not over here? I am so confused, you guys. Where it says the registry is right here. Am I high? Like, what is going on? This is one of the quests I actually normally skip. Is it in the bookshelf? What? How are they seeing me now? Oh my god, this game. This game. Watch as I fall to my death. This is actually super annoying. You know what, monkey? Just go die. I don't know why this is, like, so glitchy. This is absolutely wild. I think I'm just... I don't understand... We're just gonna skip this one, I think. Also, it says my Hearthstone has an hour cooldown, but it doesn't. It only has 10 minutes. And if anyone's like, oh my god, stop sacrificing Pylo, I'm like, hello, it's Pylo. Pylo. Okay, I'm going to look this up really quick. Like, why was the registry not there? Am I tripping? This is the first quest I've had to look up, actually. Quel'Thalas Registry. Because I, like, never do this quest. Oh, it's a tiny little book. You get the book from the other side of the wall. Don't have to go inside and kill. This doesn't seem to work in Classic, somebody says. Is in the West Wing on a bench between the bookshelves. I can't tell you how many times I prowled by it in cat form and didn't see it after killing the 2 mobs there. It was nearly obvious. Are we going to risk it for this stupid book? me see. Let me see if this quest is even worth it. Objective of the Ranger's Lord's Behest. Oh, it unlocks killing Duskwing. Which would be fun to do at some point. All right, well, this is getting tempting. Now I realize it's a tiny little book. And it's on the bench. It says you can get it through the wall. I don't know if I believe that. People are saying it doesn't work in Classic. All right, well, we're gonna... Oh my god, are you really a ranged unit? Well, I'm gonna outrange you, dude. I already know if I send in Pylo, it's over. Do I prefer streaming over YouTubing? No, I kind of like both. I think for gaming, I like to stream because it's just like, well, I'm going to be gaming, so I might as well just stream. But obviously, I still produce, you know, Roseanne Pansino's videos. We work on those together. That's kind of our main thing. So I feel like it's kind of supplemental. Like, I have an hour before we're going out to dinner, so I'm like, oh, I can do a quick little stream. Quick little stream, but I can't, like, make a YouTube video in an hour. I guess I could, like, record a game or something, you know. But I think I'd rather stream for now and then kind of see where it goes from there. And I'm going to probably stream a little bit more and more. Oh, really? A Pat, dude? These guys, I swear to God, if I died to Blood Elves, I'm going to be so bummed. Hey, Monkey leveled up. All right, we should be good. Trying to check my phone, even though I'm in imminent danger. Dude loves his concussion shot. Pylo the Pylon. Is Hunter my favorite class? It's probably my fourth favorite class. It's actually one of my least played classes. So I already told the story. So if you want to watch it, you can go on YouTube and scroll back. But Mage is my favorite class, and I lost my Mage to very unfortunate circumstances. Mage is my favorite. Warrior is my second favorite. And then Druid is my third. So normally I level a Mage, and then I use that to feed a Warrior, and then when I get bored of Warrior, I make a Druid. That's normally my, like, go-to leveling order. But since I lost the Mage, and I didn't really have any gold or anything saved up, I decided, well, I don't want to do a Warrior, because I want to be able to feed the Warrior. Because leveling a Warrior with no money, to me, is not fun. Leveling a broke Warrior is no fun, in my opinion. And then I was like, well, I don't want to do a Druid, because I don't want that to be my main. And I don't want to do another Mage, because I've already leveled 2 Mages. So I was like, well, I'll go to the next closest thing to a Mage, which is Hunter. So I decided to do Hunter. And Hunter is basically guaranteed level 60, in my opinion. Like, you guys see how much I'm, like, screwing around and, like, almost dying, and I'm not even worried about it. Because Hunter, you just have so many ways to escape and survive and all that. Although I am playing this very stupid, if we're being completely honest. But it's still fun. And so now I have gold. I have 384 gold. So even if I lose this character, I can just pump up a warrior. And I actually did make a warrior. He's level 11. I'm basically just leveling him with rested XP. Oh god, so these guys are going to start spawning again soon. So we're going to make this happen, because we are not quitters. We are not quitters. What up, Oscar? Good to see you as always. Is Rose singing any more opera? We're actually trying to figure out a way for her to do more music. Because the thing is that we personally don't know how to produce music. You know, we can't do everything. So one of the things we can't do is produce music. And so we kind of want to find someone that we can work with long-term on music. Like really, really consistently. And if we find that, I think we would do a ton of music. I don't think I ever knew if you hit F1 again, it goes to your pet. Because F1 is self-target. I don't think I ever knew if you can cycle through your pet and yourself with F1. I literally feel like I just learned that right now. We are so close to 60. Definitely not going to be on this stream, but we are so close to 60. I really want to run LBRS. I really want to run LBRS. I wonder if I can... Because it says it's right here. Okay, so someone online said you can get through the wall. I don't think you can, but then someone else said you can't do it on Classic. But we're just going to try. We are just going to try and see. All right, so let's zoom in. Pretty much says it would be right here. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working, guys. But yeah, Ro is an incredible opera singer, and we do want to do it a lot more. Honeybun is woofing. I wonder if I can... What do we got here? We got 2 peeps. Is it like on the bench? I feel like I've wasted so much time here. I'm so confused. It says it's right here. Let me see. All right, little monkey. All right, little monkey. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is right there. All right. So we are going to go... I think we can jump over this guardrail. I am level 58 and a half. I'm going to see if we can do this the dumb way just to try and save 5 minutes. But it could cost me my life. These guys have already respawned. Good to keep in mind. These guys... Oh, he's respawned too. Oh, God. This is a terrible idea. But we are going to try it. We are going to try it. Don't fall. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hate my life. I literally hate my life. Monkey, what are you doing? Don't bring him down here. Oh my God, this is terrifying. This is actually really bad. I'm actually not sure if I'm out of combat. Well, no, I'm not out of combat. All right, monkey. Are they gonna chase me down here? All right, we're gonna boogie. It was so close, you guys. It was so close. That's what we call a pro gamer move right there. Oh, it was gonna be perfect. It was gonna be the most perfect escape. Can you imagine Duskwing just flies in and kills me? Or Barrel Gore, or whatever his name is. Are you guys seriously still chasing me? You guys almost witnessed. That's probably the closest I've gotten to death on this guy. That's probably the closest. We were so close. Yeah, thankfully my high APM really came in handy there. I was actually running out of cooldowns because I had already feigned death. Target dummy, my speed. I still had a health pot available. But that was pretty wild. All right, well, maybe I'll finish that one when I have a little bit more time. I feel like I should actually... Actually, you know what? I'm going to come over here and heal really quick. Let's feed little monkey. We'll just bandage up. That was wild. That was a pro gamer move for sure. And then, yeah, the feigned death not working there. But that's why we use our little pocket watch. Although now it has a half-hour cooldown. That pocket watch is always clutch. That was so dumb. And it's like, I kind of like to do dumb stuff just because leveling is so easy. It's like, you know, you gotta feel that thrill, you know? You gotta really make it more exciting for yourself. That was a little too exciting, however. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go down here and do this quest, and then I might actually go to Silithus. And I have a couple quests over there, too. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go down... Because I still have a couple Western Plaguelands quests, too. Dang, that strat was going to be so pro, too. Pylo, the pylon. Still can't believe some random guy made that song. It's so incredible. All right, we're going to go down here and do this quest really quick. I don't think I'm going to do the one that spawns a bunch of guys. Actually, do I want to do that one right now? Maybe not. I think I'll just run to Western Plaguelands. I think that's the plan. Because I know with that guy, you can glitch him like around a fence. You're saying split pool? Do we really trust myself? Do we really trust me to do this correctly? I mean, after you saw that, I couldn't even stand on a ledge. Couldn't even stand on a ledge correctly. Literally had one job. I even told myself don't fall. That's how good I am. And yeah, Pocket Watch is like absolutely broken. It's only 40%, but I don't think it shares a cooldown with Swiftness Pot. If I remember correctly. I actually need to buy the I don't know why I'm waiting to buy it. I need to buy the PvP trinket. Although the PvP trinket sucks in Classic because it only removes certain things. And I'm not sure what the Hunter one removes because each PvP trinket only removes 3 things in Classic. Oh, there's good old Duskwing. Did I say Deathwing before? Wasn't that the dragon? Duskwing. Duskwing, I'll come back for you when I can actually not lose to the raid boss known as a ledge. Yeah, I don't have any quests to turn in right now. So we'll go over here. I think, if I remember correctly, this quest is easy. It's not actually elite. This one is elite, but you can do it without aggroing anything. So I can go do these 2 quests. And then I'll turn in a Plague Upon Thee, which I don't know why that is a green quest. It says it's level 55, but you have to go up here where all the mobs are like level 58. Yeah, that'll be good. I always thought these plague bats sounded like mutalisks. Only Fangs will only use auction house or petrification flask. Can't even use the auction house, huh? God, they got so many rules. Would I really have to start over? God, that would take so long to get back to 60. Because I don't have time to sit and play. If I could just sit and play, I mean, you can get 60 in like 2 weeks or less. If you really want to like go for it. But I got too much going on for that. PvP trinket for hunter removes immobilizing, slow, and stun. I'm orc. We're not allowed to get stunned. Alright, well, I think I'll go do this quest. I'm kind of in the area. Why am I not flying? Well, there's no flight point in Western. And no flying mounts in Classic. Which I actually hate flying mounts, but... So there's only a flight point here and one here. So I'm like, I'm just going to run it. I'd be fine with, like, not doing petrification and not using the auction house anymore. Literally the only thing I bought off the auction house for this guy is this level 53 blue. And I'm like... I mean, I guess I bought, like, random greens, too. I guess there, you know, some of these I bought. But this guy is, like, not twinked out by any means. I spent, like, 10 gold on this gun, and that's it. What up, Based Boomer? Never thought I'd be seeing you streaming. I used to follow you all the way back in the day. 2010. What a different time, man. Can we go back to that before social media just melted everybody's brain? Can we just go back to that era? I'm sure it was beginning, but we are all cooked at this point. All right, so I believe... If I remember correctly, this isn't actually an elite quest. We got this level 52 hunter helping out. I think I literally just have to kill these guys. What up, David Angel 64? Wait, does Shaman Ankh work in hardcore? No. Drazen TV is spitting pure facts all day. Husky reminds me of the dude from Empire of the Sun. I'm just going to assume that that's a compliment. I don't know who that is. I don't even know that if my life depended on it, I could tell you what Empire of the Sun is. But... I'll take it as a compliment, question mark. Oh, Nexus Wars? God, Nexus Wars was so fun. People eventually figured out all the, like, glitchy ways to play it, and that kind of took the fun away. But in that moment, before everybody knew all that stuff, it was super fun. I was realizing for a stream, I could actually... I think the only way I'm actually going to finish the Legacy of the Void campaign is... Well, I mean, I finished it in private, but I think my playthrough... The only way I'm actually going to finish it is if I stream it. So maybe I'll just stream it one of these days. Just bang out the rest of that. Yeah, I don't know why this is an elite quest. There's literally no elite mobs here. Joseph's wedding ring. All right, so now this one, if I remember correctly... Wait, do I need to talk to this dude? Or is he just... Is he RPing right now? Joseph is definitely RPing. We must pay our respects to those that we have lost. For they allow for those who are to come. For the horde. I don't know, whatever. I don't do RP. Let's go. Let's go, gang. Okay, so I think... Is it these? Place the doorway? Yes. If I remember correctly, I can do this. Hopefully this will go better than the other ledge. But I believe we can do this elite quest pretty easily. Famous last words, I'm sure. So there is... And he's only got 8,000 HP. I could probably kill him, but this is how you do this one. It's marked as a elite quest because it is guarded by the elite guys, but you can just go in the doorway on the side. And that, my friends, is a pro gamer move. Let's see. Let's just go around this way. Need to make an application. I believe you need to make like an actual real application as who you are and what content you are providing. Kind of love that. Hey guys, Husky here. I would like to apply to be in OnlyFans. I am indeed a washed-up YouTuber. But if you go back and ask people in 2010, hey, is this Husky guy pretty cool? They are all basically going to say no. And that still stands today. So what do you guys think? Did I play the Nova expansion? I played it in private. Played it in private, like I'm hiding it. I don't think I ever recorded it. You know what? Let's just kill some of these mobs. I gotta grind XP anyways. Might as well do it on mobs that will give me rep and a chance at fat loot. Is there a website where one applies to the one and only OnlyFans? Isn't OnlyFans basically all washed up YouTubers? Oh, we love that about OnlyFans. It's just funny to me that so many OG YouTubers / streamers play WoW hardcore, because back in my day in 2010 when I tried to play WoW on stream, oh my god, you guys, well, probably wasn't necessarily you guys specifically, but a lot of people in general were acting like I was killing and skinning their cat. They were so offended. They were so above World of Warcraft. Anyone that plays WoW is a loser, according to them. And my God, I only streamed it a couple of times because people were so angry. And look at how the turntables. And this is why you got to not listen to people. This is why people are so stupid. Like, WoW gets 100 times the views that StarCraft does right now. And this is why you can't listen to people. I honestly can't figure it out if OnlyFans, like how confident are we that they're going to go into Molten Core and not everybody's going to die on the first boss? Like, how confident are we? Because I've seen some of these OnlyFans streamers, and I'm like, I'm surprised you got out of Brill, let alone into Molten Core. So I don't know how confident I am. Thankfully, I have Feigned Death, so if everybody's dying on the first boss, I'm out. I'm going to have my fire protection potions. I'm going to have my... I might even keep my nifty stopwatch on, you know? Although I'm saying it like I'm going to be there. I probably won't be there. I probably won't even find their application in time. That's the thing is like, hey, Macho, good to see you. Yeah, we're going out to dinner to celebrate something in just a little bit. That's the hope that they all die. I mean, there's no way that they don't, right? Because the problem is that you're not recruiting the good players. You're just recruiting the people with numbers. And I have seen some of these people with like 10,000 viewers, and I would not trust them to kill boars, let alone killed raid bosses. And you're expecting them to do research, to come prepared, which I guess you can kind of force them to come prepared, like if you just don't let them in the raid if they're not prepared. But then, like, is WoW just going to die as far as, like, streaming on Twitch if they die? Because how many of those streamers are actually going to re-level? I'm like a WoW addict. I'm actually surprised this game hasn't completely taken over my life because it's actually a true addiction. But somehow I have enough self-control to not let it consume me. Although I have a WoW dream like every night that my hardcore character has died. I've had probably a dozen of those dreams. So that's annoying. But I think to me that proves that it is indeed an addiction. They're going to draft players to MC according to Soda, so not just anyone is going to... Okay, if they do that, and they understand that many of their members are in no way ready for raiding, and if Soda's involved, then I think it'll be okay. There will definitely be some deaths, but I think that will help a lot. And like with, is it Baron, the one that does the bomb? And I'm not saying I'm great at raiding either, for the record. I'm not saying that I'm like better than all these people at raiding, because I actually don't raid that much. But like, do they still do the same strategy where everyone groups up and then the bomb runs out? Or is there like a way to do it cheeky that they have discovered since? Because stuff like that, I'm like, they really better be listening. They had a PowerPoint presentation today for Onyxia and MC. That's kind of adorable. It's literally like teaching your children, okay, now when the fire spawns here, you want to run out of the fire. And I hope they showed them the mini whelps video as a piece of educational content. Because, you know, you got to know your ancestors. You have to know how we got to where we're at. The first MC raid will contain with 30 players never raided in Classic WoW. The rest will be 10 sweats, which is people who have raided in Classic. Yeah, I mean, if they are super sweat, 10 people can make a huge difference. Kind of a nice little wand. That's of the owl what you want to get as a wand, so I'll actually be able to sell that. That'll be nice. As long as I don't die. My god, man. I almost died to Blood Elves. I swear to god, if I would have died to Blood Elves. What time is Oni tonight? I'm sure Gilch has already asked. Let's see what people are saying. Oh my god. I'm actually not sure. People have been talking about it. I just really don't want to join the Discord. I used to on the last hardcore server. I was like super into the Discord and the buff times and all that. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. No, monkey, don't die. You can do it. Nice. Monkey almost bit the dust again. And remember, you can always bandage your monkey. You can always bandage him. Look how happy he is about it. There you go, monkey. There you go. You get a big old bandage. And you talk to them in the... like you talk to your dog. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. So good to see you again, Husky. Feels like I haven't seen you play anything in forever. I know my last stream was like 10 months ago. Sup? Dude, this guy's a real one. I think this is the first person, well, to recognize me on stream and actually call something out. Where's my little one? There we go. I think you should just ask if grouping and playing with them would add to your enjoyment. Honestly, I think so. Because I haven't, like... First of all, I don't get angry at WoW. Because, like, for me, if I lose a character, it's almost like, well, I have an excuse to roll the new character I want to be playing. And so I'm not the type of person to get mad at WoW. This game is 20 years old. If you're getting mad at a 20-year-old game, I truly don't know what to tell you, because that is not my vibe at all. And I find most... And since I don't really care about rating that much, like, any part of the game, whether I'm doing Wailing Caverns or Molten Core, like, it's all the same to me. And I think it'd be fun. I might look into it. But we shall see. If you don't view dying in hardcore as part of the fun, you're setting her up for failure, really. That's the thing. Like... My brain just shut down. But no, like, the excitement you get when you're about to die is like no other game gives me that emotion. You know, my ice cold heart wakes up for 2 seconds and you go into panic mode. And no other game to me does that, because there's no other game I care this much about. And like, literally on my warrior, I was over here actually on my warrior at like level 56. And I was trying to go into the house, and I didn't realize that there was hyperspawns in that spot. Because I don't have all the hyperspawn locations memorized, but so they all spawned on me when I'm trying to go in the house. So I use my nifty stopwatch. I use my potion. I use a health pot. I use my target dummy. I'm using all my cooldowns, shield wall, and I'm running out of there with like 12 zombies on me or something crazy. And I kid you not, I got away with like 23 HP. One more swing. I even did a bandage because there was one guy that was ahead of the pack when I was able to, because of the target dummy, and then I aggroed another one. Between that guy's auto attack swings, I used a bandage and got like 1 or 2 ticks. And that is literally what saved me. And you know what else saved me? Is the mob over here at the bulwark. When you turn in quests, he gives you a stamina buff. Literally, that stamina buff and the tick from the rune cloth bandage saved my character, and all the mobs reset when I had 23 HP, so 1 auto attack would have killed me. And I have never felt more alive than in that moment. And you would not get that feeling in normal WoW. I don't get it in retail. I don't get it in anything. It's like, even intense PvP matches, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. But there's just nothing like hardcore. And yeah, so point is, like, dying is part of it. And if you want to have fun with people who aren't great at WoW, you just have to accept. Like, I find it funny to where it's like some of these players are actually handicaps. And since to me, WoW is like a pretty easy game, like having that handicap, it makes it more fun and more challenging, and I actually enjoy it. So that's my point, is like I would definitely enjoy it, I think. All right, so got that quest done. I guess I have a quest to turn in to good old Chromie down here. Right? Is that who it is? Chromie? Yeah. All right, we can get on our little mount here. Consider WoW to be a survival horror game. I totally agree. I totally agree. And I'm just glad that I'm so familiar with it, because it makes it so much more fun. I don't know that I would be having a ton of fun if I came into this not knowing anything, just because with how classic is there's so many things that can just kill you, that learning that through the lens of hardcore would be pretty painful for me. But since I know the game well enough, it makes it fun to just, like, I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to do a challenge, which I don't think I have it in me. And I don't think I have the time to do it. But I thought it would be cool to, on hardcore, do, like, I don't know what we'd call it, like gladiator mode or something crazy, where I level every class to 60, and if you die once, you delete all your characters. Or at least, like, go suicide them in, like, a funny way or something. Because I think I could actually do it. I actually think I could do it. That is how confident I am in my abilities. There's a couple classes I'm not great with, like Shaman. I just am horrible at Shaman. And so I'd probably die on a Shaman. Warlock, I actually really don't like. I know they have a pet and stuff, but, like, I just don't like Warlock. Priest, I'm okay at, but I don't fully understand the correct way to play them. But Druid, I know I would never die. Hunter, probably never die. Mage, definitely not die unless there's that crazy disconnect. And I used to, my first 260s, I didn't do any dungeons. I skipped Wailing Caverns, I skipped Dead Mines, I skipped literally every single dungeon. I even skipped RFC on my first guy. But now I like to do the dungeons, because I do like that little extra challenge, and I just make sure I have a lot of escapes. It's kind of stuck as a warrior, though. I've never actually tanked in hardcore, because my warrior I just leveled grinding mobs and questing. Player death randomly for misjudging the angle of a cliff at least once per level back in the day. I wouldn't last 2 hours in hardcore. Dude, I don't know if you saw, but I almost got myself killed trying to do this ledge jump. Oh, it wasn't even a jump. It was just trying to go around a corner. So even me, who I'm like talking this big talk, and I'm like, yeah, same. Hey, Chromie, what do you got for me? Musty Tome. Wait, no, I don't need no, I need to take out counting out of time or whatever. Okay, the Annuals of Darshire I actually don't remember. Is it in a dirt mound? Let me see. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. But a lot of streamers die here because of this. Wait, I don't have to. That's not where Mr. Bossman is it? I don't normally do some of these quests because I'd rather just grind instead of like dying in the Plaguelands. But why is it not showing up on my map? I'm so confused. So these last few quests, I actually, for someone who has it memorized, I actually don't have it memorized. I want to say it's in here, right? This feels, for some reason it's not showing up on my main map, my mini map. I feel like it's in here. I remember last time I was in here, I had to run from one of these guys because he aggroed. So you guys are level 55. Should be able to sneak in, right? Nobody in here? All right, is this going to spawn something? This feels like something that's going to spawn, guys. This feels like something that's going to spawn mobs on top of me. There's always someone named Ludicrits on every server. There's always a Ludicrits, and I am here for it. All right, so I got the book, right? Yeah. Oh, no. It's a worthless one. This is how I screwed up last time, is I grabbed... I don't know if you have to grab a specific one. I honestly can't remember. Ruin Tome. An old, worthless tome. Why is it white, though? And why did this spawn two? This is so annoying. Monkey, you're not even attacking the right one. Like Ruined Tome. It says it's white, so you're supposed to be able to use it for something. Let's see. I'm going to Google it. Ruined Tome. Pro tip, the book containing the Annals of Darkshire looks different than the others. Its pages are drawn in more detail. Oh my god. Actually, someone is saying if you don't loot it, it doesn't spawn. Well, that turned out to be a lie. People are saying... Are these guys even giving me experience? If they're not giving me experience, and I'm cursed, strength and stamina reduced, movement speed reduced, time between attacks? These guys are cursing me like crazy. Oh god, and it stacks? Jesus. They were not messing around when they made this place. Well, whoever posted that tip in 2006, I'm often wondering, oh man, he has it reduced by 100. My poor monkey. Someone is saying the pages are more defined. I don't know if it's actually true. I also thought it'd be funny to level to 60 with first-person point of view. I mean, this one looks a little more defined, doesn't it? Am I tripping? I'm definitely tripping, but we're going to try. I thought it'd be funny to level first-person point of view. There we go. Maybe that was a pro tip. Maybe the pages being more defined was a pro tip, but it's just like slightly more defined. All right, now I got. Why doesn't Chromie ever clear out her house? Why does she allow zombie roommates to live there? How am I in combat? This guy, really? Where is Monkey? I'm hoping Monkey has not aggroed 100 people. It looks like he has. Yes, he has. Monkey has many enemies. Someone actually did level on first person, and he was solo self-pound, and he dinged 60 by kiting a Devil Star to Thunder Bluff. That is incredible. Are Devil Stars easy to solo at level 60? Like for like a hunter or whatever? If you're just going to like straight up fight them? I don't have skinning, so it's like it's not that I would do that, but I feel like they got to be soloable, right? That's why a lot of people die to them. It's because they're trying to farm them or whatever. Yeah, and it's kind of cool that they're like different ones too. There's always an interesting aspect of the game. I also thought it'd be funny to quest like this. I don't know if there's a way to like lock your camera like this, but doesn't this just feel like a different game playing like this? Doesn't this feel like Smash TV? You guys, was that what it's called? Smash TV game? Yeah, Smash TV. Literally, can you imagine playing like that? It'd be so hard. Like, this is so hard. It's like so disorienting. Okay, for some reason I messed up my questy on my... There we go, now it's showing up. Chromie, you gotta clear out your house. Your roommates are terrible. Was that the guy he, like... Was it a druid? I think I saw that clip. Oh, snap. It's Healy Beans. It's good old Healy Beans. You say a prayer for Healy Beans. Healy Beans is also just a great priest name overall. Bring the sandals or start a car. All right, let's free up a little spacey space. The greens I found kind of are terrible, but I'll do the boring stuff later. All right, we're going to go turn these in. God, the last two levels feel like they take forever. They truly take forever. He is also level 58. Just vibing, you know? The funniest thing to me is solo self-found mages. Because they can't give you water. It's just funny to me. It's like, I feel like that's one of the only solo self-found things that, like, hurts your party. Or not hurts, but, like, you're not able to do your full roll. I guess the other one would be Warlock with the little health cookies. It just cracks me up because I never check, and I'm sure they get asked all the time for water. I think it would be cool if there was a server that was all solo self-found. And I was kind of surprised. I mean, it would be lame if it was this way, but when it said solo self-found, I originally thought it meant you couldn't even group. I just heard what I thought was a gunshot, and it's like, oh no, they're blowing up balloons for Grayson's birthday, and one just popped. I was like, what's happening? But the fact that you can do groups, I'm like, you'll eventually fully be geared. But obviously it's just for the leveling and the extra challenge of it, which I get, but doesn't really excite me. All right, well, I'll get this quest even though I'm not going to be doing him anytime soon. Or actually, I will do this one. This is where I wish I had some rested XP. Hello, goodbye. Oh, yeah, there is that quest. So now there is getting skeletal fragments, which is a super easy quest. There is placing a plague upon the barrel here with all the humans. And then I think this one is kill some of the mobs right here. So that'd be kind of the next step is skeletal fragments, place a little termite thing here, get this quest, which this quest is kind of hidden. So if you don't have questy, a lot of people don't know that's actually here, and kill those. Oh, man, I've never looked more put together on stream. Truly never have. Isn't the point of MMO to group up? I mean, not necessarily. 95% of the game you can solo, as far as leveling. Obviously, if you want to do dungeons, you have to do that. But everyone plays MMOs differently. Some do it just for the socialization of like a guild. Some do it for solo grinding. Some do it for the big group raids. I always did it for PvP, which is why I actually originally quit WoW and started my StarCraft channel. Because there was an interview that one of the developers did who said they don't balance PvP because it's too complicated for PvEers to understand the difference. And they didn't want to make spells do different things in PvP versus PvE, which was always a bullshit excuse. And it was that interview where I was like, well, I want to play a game where they actually focus on balance. Oh, no, I didn't realize my notifications weren't on. Or at least I wasn't noticing them. 1 million of you guys followed me. Sorry for not saying it. I think I stopped at Tompa83, R Furries, Doc Shocked, Lethal Heal, Grueless, Cuskinator. Sounds sexy. Drazen TV, who's been very helpful in chat, answering questions. So thanks for all the follows, guys. Mango Caterpillar, Hi Meshi, Altosis01, Gaming Cove. Thanks for all. I don't know why my notifications aren't on. They just work half the time, I swear. Gaming Cove. Can't remember if I said that one, but thank you. And even someone subscribed on YouTube, so thank you. Thanks, Zoltan. Thanks for hanging out. All right, we are going to go to dinner. Thanks for hanging out. We actually got quite a bit done. We're almost done with the Plaguelands. These quests are super easy. Can't wait to do those. I'll probably do this one off stream just so I can... I don't know. It's kind of boring to run all the way out there. There is one more quest to turn in over here. And then after that, oh, wait, you guys can't see the screen. But then after that, we are going to go to Silithus, which only has a few quests in Classic. But it is what it is. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. Go follow my Twitch if you haven't. Go subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. I've actually been active on both, which is crazy. I'm going to get some food.